Have you ever found yourself lying in bed, your mind still racing, long after your body has surrendered to the stillness of the night? The lights are off, the noise of the day has faded, and yet your thoughts linger, spinning stories, regrets, and questions. Did I do enough? Did I say the right things? Am I moving forward? Or just going in circles? If any of that feels familiar, take a breath. Right here, right now. You've arrived in this moment for a reason. Tonight, let me speak to the part of you that's tired, but not from physical work. I want to speak to the part of you that's tired of doubting, tired of starting over, tired of trying so hard and still questioning if it's enough. Take a deep breath and let the weight of today fall off your shoulders. Exhale slowly. This moment is not about fixing anything. This is not a race or a to-do list. This moment is a sacred pause, a conversation between your soul and your future. The night is more than just a time to sleep. It is a mirror, a quiet velvet canvas upon which your mind paints its deepest questions. In the hush of darkness, everything becomes clearer. The noise fades, the masks fall away, and what remains is truth. Think of the sky above you. During the day, it's loud with color, filled with movement. Clouds, birds, sun rays. But at night, it's still. It's vast. It's full of stars, each one a reminder that even in darkness, light remains. That's what tonight is for you, a reminder. That within your darkness, there are still stars. The moon, hanging so delicately in the sky, does not worry about being bright like the sun. It does not apologize for its phases. It simply shows up as it is. And still we look to it. We admire it. We find comfort in its quiet glow. Maybe tonight you can be like the moon. Let go of the pressure to shine perfectly. Just show up, that's enough. And like the tide, pulled gently by the moon's gravitational whisper, your emotions tonight may ebb and flow. That's okay. Let them. You are not broken for feeling deeply. You are not behind for needing rest. Even the ocean, mighty and endless, knows when to retreat. The night holds magic. It cradles your mind in stillness and dares you to look within, to see not your flaws, but your strength, to hear not your doubts, but your dreams, to remember not your failures, but your effort. Tonight is not the end of your story. It's the inhale before the next breath, the silence before the symphony. And tomorrow will come, with new choices, new strength, and a new chance to rise. So as your eyes grow heavy, remember, the night is not a void, it's a vessel. It holds you, it heals you, and it prepares you. Sleep, dear listener, not as an escape, but as a return to self, to peace, to purpose. Let me tell you a story about a man who was born into poverty in a small rural town with no connections, no special privileges, and no head start. His family could barely afford food, and school supplies were a luxury. Every morning before school, he'd wake before the sun to help his father haul buckets of water from a nearby well. His hands were rough and blistered before he was even 10 years old. At school, he was quiet, not because he had nothing to say, but because he believed no one cared to listen. He sat at the back, watched others raise their hands, win awards, laugh loudly. He felt invisible. But somewhere inside him, buried beneath layers of self-doubt, was a tiny voice, a whisper. Don't stop. He wasn't the fastest, the smartest, or the loudest, but he was consistent. Every night while others rested, he read. He taught himself things no one had time to teach him. He failed dozens of times, but never in the same way twice. He didn't let failure define him. He used it like a hammer, chipping away at the stone wall between him and his dreams. Years passed. That boy grew into a man who faced even greater obstacles: rejection from colleges, jobs that paid barely enough to survive, nights without sleep, days filled with doubt. But he kept moving. Even when progress felt microscopic. Even when he was the only one clapping for himself. And slowly, things changed. A mentor noticed, a door opened, he walked through, then another, he kept walking, until one day he looked back and realized he had built something, a life, a name, a purpose. People now came to him for advice. They called him successful. They called him wise. but he always smiled quietly, remembering the boy with blistered hands who just kept showing up. His secret wasn't talent, it wasn't luck, it was resilience. The daily decision to rise, even when no one was watching. So tonight, remember this. You don't have to be the loudest. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to keep going. Resilience is your quiet superpower, and it grows each time you refuse to give up. Growth is not always loud. It doesn't always come with applause or clear milestones. Sometimes growth is silent. It's the moment you choose patience instead of anger. The moment you try again after failing. The moment you speak kindly to yourself. When everything inside wants to criticize. True growth isn't a straight line. It twists, it pauses, it reroutes, and yet every step you take, even the ones you think are backward, are shaping you, molding you. Building something resilient and deep inside. You grow when you take responsibility. When you stop blaming others or circumstances and begin to ask, what can I learn from this? That question alone has transformed more lives than talent or luck ever could. You grow when you forgive, not just others, but yourself. You grow when you allow yourself to heal, when you stop picking the same wound with old thoughts, and let the scar remind you of how far you've come. And growth isn't just about becoming someone new, it's about uncovering who you've always been, beneath fear, doubt, and conditioning. Like a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble, not to create something, but to reveal what was already inside. So tonight, ask yourself, not have I grown enough, but where have I grown today? It might have been a small step, but that step matters. You're not who you were yesterday, and that is enough for now. So tonight, take a moment. What are 3 things, no matter how small, you can be thankful for right now? Maybe it's your breath. Maybe it's this very moment. Gratitude is not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about recognizing that even in the chaos, there are still gifts. And when you wake up tomorrow, let that gratitude carry you forward, light, strong, and ready.